companies like Facebook are fanatical about protecting their users, and so at any sign of potential abuse, they'll just shut you down. This can be super annoying as a new seller and certainly turns many people off. I've personally been suspended at least 30 times. No joke. The key is to understand that this is part of selling on such a new platform, and their AI is actually the one doing the suspending. Most likely, a product that you uploaded was flagged by the algorithm, or you have an unhappy customer that reported you. Rather than chance it, Facebook resorts to just suspending your account to be safe. This actually used to be a much bigger problem just a few months ago, resulting in suspensions that were up to months for some people, but it has gotten a lot better, and they're a lot faster at reversing these wrongful suspensions. Now, if one of my accounts gets suspended, it's typically back up within just a few hours. You have to accept that this is just a part of selling on a new marketplace that's still ironing out all their kinks. They still have a lot of bugs on the platform, but they're getting a lot better and they're constantly shooting to improve everything. The second reason is that you don't have enough good products. This one is really simple and doesn't really need much explanation. If you don't have a lot of good products up, you won't make a lot of sales. Too many people try to overcomplicate it and think that there's some special trick that they aren't aware of, but really it just comes down to two things. How good are your products, and how many products are you listing consistently? The next reason you might struggle to hit six figures is because you're solely relying on just Facebook Marketplace and you haven't made the move over to shops yet. Don't get me wrong, you can do big numbers just on a personal marketplace alone. I still do myself, but there's so many benefits to selling from a shop that personal marketplace just doesn't have. Now, currently Marketplace doesn't connect to everybody's shops. They're still slowly kind of releasing that feature to people in bunches, but it should be fully out to everybody by mid-2022. And even if you don't have access yet, you will very, very soon, which means you should start a shop now and learn how to use it. That way, when you do get Marketplace enabled, you can scale very quickly because you'll already know how to use it and what to do. The fourth reason is one that's really tough to avoid, especially nowadays, and that's listening to bad advice. In today's online world, everybody is a self-proclaimed expert. There's lots of money to be made in teaching things, creating content, and selling information products around businesses like this that lots of people are teaching how to do it. And you have to be more vigilant than ever when vetting people that you're getting advice from. Make sure that they're actually doing what they're teaching you about, and more importantly, make sure that they're actually getting the results that you want. Always be skeptical and think for yourself. Don't just blindly follow or blindly listen to somebody, even if they might seem like they're successful or seem like they know what they're talking about. That said, there are a lot of people out there that do give great advice that will actually help you, so just make sure you're getting advice from the right people. The fifth reason is something that most entrepreneurs struggle with, myself included, and that's not hiring anybody to help you. As entrepreneurs, we're typically control freaks, and when you know how to do everything, it can be tough to relinquish some of that control to other people because you might worry that maybe they won't do it as good as you. But this mindset holds your business back from scaling, and it keeps you working in your business and not on it. By hiring other people, you can buy back your time and focus on new frontiers to expand and scale further. It also lets you focus on R&D, constantly improve your current processes, and build better systems. And sixth, if you haven't really given it a real shot yet, that's on you. Too many people get caught up in analysis paralysis and never really take any real action. They constantly worry about having all the information before they do anything in fear of potentially doing something wrong, but you're never gonna have all the information. So instead, learn a little bit, then act on what you've learned, then make some adjustments on what you've acted and learned from, then learn more, act on that new information, make more adjustments, etc.